Hello, welcome back to Disco Elysium. It's me, aproustian, and I am back. I had a ton of stuff that I needed to do after last time. Now, can I remember what any of it was? Wait, what did I get new here? I'm not sure why it was lit up. Oh, the new tool, right. The advanced pry bar plus two, if you will, built by Kvalsund in Vasa. The number of gadgets hidden within the frame of the yellow and gray multi-tool will stagger any technician. Okay, well, I'm gonna hold that so that I am ready. Oh my god, it's enormous. That is hilarious. Um, okay, yes. Alright, so here's the canal. Before I go over, I want to see if I can find the trap. Perfect.
It takes you a moment, but finally, you spot the last of Morel's traps. This one's partially obscured by the reeds.
Look around.
The reeds bend forlornly toward the sand. Some tufts have been crushed. Snow covers the broken stalks like a shroud. In the east, the city center hums to you. The constant, distant song, louder on this part of the coast, nearer somehow. And there's that cold again. Always the cold.
Reach for the trap.
The trap feels light and silent as you pick it up. Something is different here.
Huh. Look closer.
No locust.
Huh.
No phasmid either. But still.
Look closer still.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there. I just see an empty trap.
Yeah.
The netting is a little untidy, messier than the others. Like someone or something picked up the trap and shook it before dropping it back down on the ground.
I do get the feeling that someone or something may have messed with the trap.
Perhaps our cryptozoologists have competition in the form of an actual entomologist, or someone else is sabotaging them. I could present more theories, but then I would be taking this on as a case, which I'm not.
Kim is like, no, I am not. Yeah, it probably wasn't the Phasmin, but still, Morel needs to know.
We did, sort of, promise to tell them, didn't we?
He seems to regret the fact. Alright. So I will do that. I think that was the main thing I needed to do on this side of the canal. Okay, so I inspected the traps. Yep, the last one was empty. Okay, so I have the bird to give to Gart. I have the news to give to Morel. And I need to get the ice cream maker opened. That's... Who knows how to do this? My god, find a way into the secret passage. Oh, and I can do karaoke tonight. Because it is kind of almost nighttime. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I can also tonight go find the guy in the apartment. I don't know if I can do both in the same evening, but, oh, so then it's like, which one do I prioritize? The police work or the karaoke? I'll think about it. In the meantime, let's come talk to... Wait, who are you guys?
You look like shit.
Your ruffled face reflects in the man's sunglasses.
And I don't mean that as a metaphor.
Who are these people? I know, it's intentional.
Like undercover?
The woman in the RCM uniform interjects. Oh boy, they do have the RCM rectangles, don't they?
Well, as far as disguises go, this is one of the best I've seen. I mean, I could swear you're an actual bum.
Oh, come on, Jean. It looks like it's been a rough week on him.
Yeah, it has been.
It's not just this week. What you want?
He scans you from head to toe.
There's something about this guy that matches with a face in your head. A similar but different face.
Huh.
He might be wearing a disguise.
Even odds on this. My esprit de corps. I feel like I might have some clothes and stuff that can improve that. Cool shades, are you wearing a disguise?
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
He looks at you inquisitively.
As if waiting for some kind of reaction or response. Something to click. It's not happening though. Who is this guy?
If it's somebody from my station, Kim's not gonna know.
I'm not getting involved in this.
Watch
Okay.
out for yourself, loser.
That voice. So very familiar. Did you hear it when calling to your station and reporting your badge missing?
I did, but I want to check my outfit for esprit de corps things. Okay, I'm currently at +1. Yeah, I need my disco-ass blazer. Anything else give me that bonus? Well, I can't use a necktie. Okay, so I think this is it. But this still, that's better. Okay, let's try this again.
Again? I can't believe this shit.
He shakes his head, looking like he really is having trouble believing this shit. Oh, it's still even. Maybe my other ones also gave me esprit de corps, my other jacket. Okay. There's something strange about him. Figure it out.
You know
Yes!
what it is. It's like the two of you know each other. Just ask him.
Okay. Tell me the truth. Do you know me from somewhere?
Oh, I definitely know you from somewhere.
Oh, God.
Another life.
From where? From another life?
Yes, from another life. A different life. Maybe the life of a police officer belonging to the ranks of the...
He pauses.
To what station do you think you would belong in this alternate and totally fictional reality?
Oh, shit. Am I in the 57th? Or the 41st? Shit. I forget which one's mine and which one's Kim's. 57th?
I think even in this fictional reality, the 57th
Damn
would
it.
still be my station.
The lieutenant makes a little nod towards the man with sunglasses.
My condolences.
The man with sunglasses replies dryly.
Go ahead. Have another guess.
Alright, the 41st.
Okay. That's plausible. That's entirely plausible. Now we're really getting somewhere.
He gives you a long, meaningful look and adds.
Somewhere good.
Okay, let's talk more about this hypothetical Station 41.
Okay.
Oh, it didn't read it. Oh, the hypothetical 41. Yeah, let's fantasize about that. He blinks aggressively. I'm not busy. You're not busy. Let's just play around. So what would our relationship be in this alternate universe?
Let's be crazy. Let's say you and I are partners. How's that for a thought experiment?
Kim's cooler than you.
I'm sure he's fucking flattered. But Kim is not part of this thought experiment. In this one, we're partners.
The lieutenant is silent.
Like partners in crime, or...
No, because in this thought experiment, we're all police officers in a police station. We don't do crimes. We're not crime bros.
Come on, stop it.
Do you have a crime to solve?
Oh, no. You see, I enjoy watching other better cops solve crimes. And let me tell you, it's been quite a privilege seeing you work.
This isn't helping.
She says, shaking her head and looking at the man with sunglasses disapprovingly. Who else is in our imaginary police station?
You're not going to believe this, but police officers.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Solving crimes, locking up bad guys, and get this, and not getting that drink on at 2 o'clock. Just some regular boring motherfuckers in suits and uniforms. Nothing spectacularly extravagant like you. The far-out son of Lung.
Who's the far-out son of Lung?
Oh, it's you, you eccentric genius. I mean, with your unorthodox approach to police work, it has to be you.
Want to tell me more about him or her?
Not even a little bit.
It's an urban myth about an officer who is so far undercover he can't remember who he is. As I said, just an urban myth. You are not the son of Lang.
Okay, yes, you get the joke. Leave it at that.
Alright, I can't imagine it anymore.
Neither can I, partner. Neither can I.
I mean, he knows we're a cop. Okay, but I mean, I can ask, so I will ask.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like?
Like a man down on his luck? I'm trying real hard here, man.
Oh, well, go solve your case then. That would count as trying hard.
Okay, now will you answer some questions for me?
No.
He says calmly, then keeps staring at you. Why not?
Because it's not my job. Why don't you go and fucking do yours and solve this damn hanging?
If you don't want to answer questions, maybe you want to hear me say things?
Actually, I don't want to hear you say things.
Come on, Jean.
Okay, say things. I want to hear you say things.
He adopts a lighter tone.
Suddenly, out of nowhere, case-related things start popping up in your head.
Okay. Doing this investigation, it turns out he was shot and hanged.
You think he was hanged as a cover-up? To hide the shooting?
Basically, yes.
Okay, well...
He corrects his blonde wig. His hair. He corrects his hair. Hey, why am I telling you this?
I don't know. Why are you?
He gives you an odd look.
It's like you felt it would be intellectually stimulating and would lead somewhere. A custom even? Strange.
He must be my usual partner.
Oh my god, there's more. You want something more? What is it?
I don't know, but I healed morale. That was nice. Let's try talk about the hangman again.
Okay, why not? Let's do the old thing over again. We're
Okay.
not wasting time. There is no time.
Okay, but it's
You
the
think
same
he was hanged
thing.
as a cover-up? To hide?
Yep.
Okay, I
Yep.
don't know. Oh my god, there's more.
Okay. Interesting. Come on, give me the... There we go.
Okay, the man with the sunglasses and his hypothetical Station 41. Weird, right?
I know, super weird.
There's something missing here. Something you can't put our finger on. You know what? Just ask him. I know it sounds crazy, and you'll probably get laughed at. But still,
I was thinking the same thing. I should just ask him if we're from the same station.
yes, just cross it off the list. It's probably not true, though.
If I talk to her separately, well, I'll talk to
Again?
him again.
I can't believe this shit.
Look, I just have to ask, are we from the same police station?
I'm going to say no. Just to see what you'll say to that. What'd you say?
I say, okay.
Okay.
Jean. He said okay. Give it a rest.
Okay, I was clearly wrong. He is a firefighter, male nurse, animal control agent, something of that kind. Not a cop. Go on with your cop work. Don't let me stop you again.
Okay, what about... there we go.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's uniform winces as she notices you.
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now.
You're a cop with the RCM?
Yes, I am.
I'm a cop too.
I know.
He's the real deal. He has a badge.
Thanks, Kim.
It's hard to tell whether he's sarcastic or sincere. But if you had to guess, you would say the lieutenant is being sarcastic.
Thanks, Kim. I'm on a murder investigation. Are you the cavalry?
I'm definitely not the cavalry.
Is everything alright? Why don't you want to talk to me?
I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you?
Some of the options, you can play this game with Harry as an absolute just random says whatever shit pops into his head kind of person, which I feel like would probably be pretty entertaining. I I would struggle. I don't know. I like to think of myself as a fairly rational, logical person generally. Like I like things to make sense. So that's why I struggle to pick some of these like really kind of wacky ones. Um Anyways, have I wronged you? I've done that to a lot of people.
No, you haven't wronged me. It's okay.
She shakes her head and breathes out.
Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want?
What does one talk about with a fellow officer?
Which precinct are you from?
What precinct?
She just sighs. Yeah, like I'm sure these are from my precinct and they're just trying to deal with the fact that I don't remember them.
Fucking deranged lunatic.
The sunglass wearing man pushes through his teeth.
You're getting an intellectually unsatisfying vibe from this conversation. Maybe you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, look, something is really bugging me. Are we or are we not from the same police station?
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure this out.
Can I actually help you with something?
She looks at you apologetically.
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
Okay, you're with him.
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask?
He's an
You're
asshole.
an asshole. You know what? Maybe you're with both assholes.
Yeah.
Please, let's not turn this into another exchange, okay?
Yeah, you're the police, right? Cool, so am I. Oh, she's gonna be just like, ugh.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Don't say anything, Judith.
Judith. Wait, what are you, the police, doing here?
I'm just looking out for...
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are?
A policewoman.
Yes, a policewoman who just wants to do her job. That's all.
She says quietly and looks away.
Something about the man with sunglasses and you, the energy between you two, is making her uncomfortable.
Okay, goodbye. These two, it's interesting, because it's like they definitely have the vibe of they're from your station, they are your squad mates, you should know them, you don't know them. She's just like sad about it, and he's angry about it. Alright.
It's great to see you again, officer. My wife can't wait to thank you. Go on, talk to her.
Oh, sure.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much trouble for you.
Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, I thought I had to talk to him about the trap, but her quest came first, which was to get him to come back at all. Just doing my job, ma'am.
Here, I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie, Mexican origin. The pin is an antique, quite special.
She hands you a thin ribbon held together by a silver bird skull.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm in your hand. It's in the shape of an avian skull, with 8 eyes.
Oh god.
You could ask her about this when you get the time. It's probably a cryptid, but the phasmid, of course, is more important.
You never told me you've seen the phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
Ramblings? Nonsense. Your description of the phasmid is the most precise I've ever heard.
But, darling, I didn't even get the size of it right.
You were a child, my dear. Really. It's extraordinary what you were able to describe. Now go on. Tell our friend about it. He's proven his interest in the field.
Reflexively, the lieutenant read his familiar notebook.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When, all of a sudden...
Where was this and how old were you?
I'm getting ahead of myself. I was 5.5 in Betancourt in the suburbs. My grandmother had a summer home there.
Betoncourt got bombed in the war. It used to be quite near, circa 20 kilometers from here.
What happened?
The strangest moment of my life. I looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I've never seen anything like it. I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds.
Did you follow it?
I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Then what?
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel.
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report of the Insulindian phasmid I've ever heard. The sounds. She told me it hissed.
It did, yes. Like reeds in a gust of wind.
The way it moved, the colour, how some of its limbs were white, like marble. It matched perfectly with what I know from other accounts. It was amazing. If it weren't for Lena, I might have given up hope years ago. It's no exaggeration to say that she restored my faith in my profession.
He looks over her with admiration, forgetting a wide smile on his face. You were on a date?
Our first, yes.
The old woman looks at her husband tenderly.
The glance is tender, yes, but tempered by something else. A thought she can't express, even to him. Interesting.
Its limbs are white?
Not all of them. There is some white coloration reported, along with beige, where the camouflage ends.
How big was it?
It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
Maybe you imagined it?
How could she? Who imagines this? She didn't know about the phasmid. This is the main thing here, what makes it a confirmed sighting. She had no previous knowledge of the insect.
So she couldn't have made it up, or imagined it.
That's true, yes. I'm almost certain neither my mother nor my grandmother knew of it. It was only when I started telling my story as a teenager that boys would tell me, Lena,
She lowers her voice, imitating a boy.
you trying to tell us you saw the Insulindian phasmid out there in those reeds? Get out of here. They just give me a cider and ruffle my hair and tell me to stop dreaming. But I saw it.
Kim, what do you think of this?
I thought it was a wonderful story, man.
He closes his notes and gives her a simple smile. What a good response. Thank you for sharing this with me.
You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
Maybe you should be looking for it in warm days. Not the cold snow. Oops, lost my axe. Morel!
Nothing like the gratitude of a good woman. Now then, what can I do for you?
He gives you a gruff pat on the shoulder.
He tries to play it cool, remain professorial, but inside, this man is itching for some news on those traps.
I checked all the traps.
Good. Okay. And?
And one of them was empty.
Completely empty?
Yeah, there was nothing in the trap. No locust, no phasmid.
No locusts? No phasmid either?
That's not ideal, but
He rubs his chin.
It just means the Insulindian phasmid is even more clever than we thought.
The old woman's face lights up.
She's engaging in a well-known self-deception called motivated reasoning. You should correct them.
Of course, more clever.
The detective whispers to himself.
yes, the Phantasmadeia picked off the locusts and escaped. This is good news, though we'll have to reconsider the design of the traps, make them more secure.
Myself is like, you should correct them, and then I have no chance.
Another trip to the reeds.
Huh. Yeah. Yeah, now I can correct them. It's not very scientific to reason backwards from a conclusion you want to be true.
I appreciate your concern, officer, but please leave this to the experts. Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture.
I mean, it seemed like somebody emptied out the trap.
Actually, no. Excuse me for getting emotional. This is a big deal for us. You've helped us twice now, and brought some great news too. My gratitude, and the gratitude of the Société Cryptozoologique de Ravachol, is yours.
Heartfelt gratitude. But does it feel like closure? What really happened?
Yeah.
Some kind of foul play might be afoot. Theft?
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to our main investigation here. This has been refreshing, but...
Yeah. Okay. I can develop... Oh, I insulted morale. Still, this is pretty high.
Consider the way
Yes.
the empty trap was disturbed, as though shaken. Most likely the hands of a young person. Hands small enough to fit inside the trap, too.
Those young boys or the young girl?
You should ask the red-headed boy. Kuno.
Fucking Kuno. I think a little hooligan called Kuno may have stolen the locusts.
A little hooligan. But what would a child want with bugs?
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids love to torment insects almost as much as they love to torment old folks.
I'll talk to the little gremlin and see if anything comes up.
Delinquents. My favorite.
It doesn't sound like it's really his favorite. Kim, I am with you. Delinquents are dangerous to my mental health in this game.
Oh, you've been such a dear to us. Please, let us know whatever you turn up. I have a feeling we're getting so close.
Well, I see you've got all the help you need. I'll see you tonight at my place. Let's play suzerainty, but no more field trips for me.
He hasn't been particularly forthcoming before. He may well still be hiding something. After he's left, it's too late.
Really, Gary? We're getting somewhere here. I'd love to play suzerainty, but...
Lena, I'm sorry, but you're not getting anywhere. It was some kids. I know the little mutants around here. Leave anything out in the open and they'll steal it, even if it's bugs.
He looks at his tea.
Morel, it's been fun, really. But I need a bath, and I have deliveries to handle. When this tea is done, I gotta run.
No need to apologize, Gary. You'd be more than helpful. We'll have to take a rain check on that game of suzerainty today, though. We're gonna follow this through.
Okay, I'll get going. So where's Gary? Is this Gary?
I really owe you
Yeah.
one for getting us out of those reeds, officer. Finally got all that soot out of my hair. Name's Gary. Yellow Man. I mean, officer.
Okay, well, I hate Gary.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes out his notebook. Yellow Man, might this be the owner of that mug you found in the trash? This is something to ask him about, after a little probing first.
I mean, if it is, he would be the one that Evra wanted to teach a lesson to, which seems unlikely. Not a lover of the great outdoors?
I like nature, Just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
This man respects authority too much to see you for what you are. Pretend thou art a sober man.
Oof. I don't know if I can pull off a statement of this magnitude. Nobody's perfect. Have you never been tempted to drink?
Oh, I've been tempted. But someone has to stay strong for Revacall.
His gaze shifts to the floor. His gaze shifts to the floor tiles. Let's see. Do you know anything about the man hanged by the Whirling-in-Rags?
Oh, so that's what the RCM in Martinez is about. Great. Great to hear someone's finally taking care of that.
He nods in sincere approval.
So you do know something about it?
No. Nothing. He was some kind of mercenary. But everyone here knows that. I'm just glad to hear you're looking into it. That's all.
He's not feeling very comfy in his clothes, is he? Strange. He didn't kill him or anything, but there's something going on here.
Is this your mug? Hold up the yellow man mug.
My mug? Why would you think that?
You said yellow man. That's not something many people go around saying.
Really? I hear it all the time. All in jest, of course. No offense meant to anyone.
It still seems suspicious. Did I mention the mug was found at the scene of a lynching?
Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry, officer.
He pauses. So he is the guy I've wanted to teach some kind of lesson to, and I'm suddenly even more on board.
You're not going to find me, are you?
Oh my god. I could find him. Oh. I have the slips. I could find him. That feels like... You know what? He insulted Kim. We'll do 20.
Okay, I deserve that. And I won't do it again. You have my word.
He accepts the slip of copy paper with a bow.
I don't know what got into me. Stuffing my garbage in another man's property, I've been having trouble at work lately. The Koikos are price dumping us out of competition.
The Koikos?
What did you do, Gary?
Nothing. Just answering some questions. Helping out the law.
How did you get into the trash container?
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services, CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez.
Why would you need to get into everyone's trash?
So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Hemians run it like a mob. I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
This guy.
Disgraced? No need for the histrionic, sir. It was, after all, just a trash container.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows and looks up.
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
Gary, did you put the clothes of the murder victim into the trash container?
Officer, please. Let me explain. It's not like that.
Oh, do go on.
I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
Okay. Then what happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags, because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash, along with a broken mug, admittedly.
He changes his mind mid-sentence.
Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
Right. It was just civic duty.
The lieutenant remarks drolly.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Civic duty.
As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of clicks, like the clinking of glass beads against one another as they roll across a hardwood floor. You've heard this sound before. But where?
Does he have a piece of the armor? Yeah, you wouldn't know anything about the victim's missing armor, would you?
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
An infant could see he's not telling the truth, but he's too scared to admit more wrongdoing. There's something going on here. You should observe him more closely after this topic is concluded.
What's that strange sound?
What sound?
That clicking I just heard when you moved.
Really?
He fans his arms out slowly, and this time his motions are soundless.
There's lots of weird sounds in a bar like this, though. Pinball, glasses clinking. Could be someone playing pinball.
Maybe it was pinball.
Let's move on.
I
for
hope I could
now.
help your investigation. In my small way.
He's visibly relieved it's over.
Does this mean you were in his apartment, admiring his colonial mug collection? Perhaps it would be interesting to tell him.
Yeah. I wonder, I'm trying to figure out if I can improve my chances here by asking some of the other stuff. I'm just going to try this first. It's a white check. I may be able to try it again.
Is he?
Damn.
He's looking comfortable enough. Maybe it was just beads. Sounded like beads. But what kind of beads might a man like Gary be hiding beneath his clothes?
I'll ask about prayer beads.
I don't pray, officer. Faith in non-existent helpers is a sign of weakness. Not for proper Revicolian men such as ourselves.
I thought it was Revachol. He says Revicol. Are you a cryptozoologist too?
No. I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
The crypto-fascist. I swear to God it said cryptozoologist before. Did it always say the crypto-fascist? Or did it change it? Oh, I don't remember. I didn't pay that much attention.
There probably is a follow-up to this, but you can't think of any. Doesn't matter. Waste of time anyway.
Yeah, you were
Gotta keep
surprised.
moving.
You were surprised to see my colleague Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sale. I meant no offense, truly.
Do you remember how, when we met Measurehead and I said the next races will be a really good one?
Yes.
Well, this is that racist.
Oh. Are you, Gary? Are you a racist? I mean, he is a racist. We know it 100% for sure. He's nothing compared to Measurehead.
I don't know who that is, but all I meant was there are not many Sealites around here.
Huh. Do you have a problem with seal lights?
No problem at all.
Uh-huh. So, Gary, you live nearby, an apartment in Martinez, pointing its direction.
Sure do, officer.
His eyes narrow slightly. He's wondering where this is going.
Huh. Mr. Clare must be very angry with you.
Mr. Everard?
Yeah, he insisted I open the door to your apartment.
So you work for Everard Clare? Officer, please tell him we're good. No, tell him I'll make it up to him. What have I done? He'll send the muscle after me.
The man looks around, whispering. He makes sure no one hears you talk.
As he lowers his tone, he hunches his back.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but he doesn't like you.
I was probably talking too loud in the whirling the other night. About some theories. Stupid. Shouldn't have run my mouth loud like that. I won't do it again. If there's anything I can do to assist you, or the Union, just ask, okay? I'll try to help if I can.
This scared him proper. He's positively melting from fear. Has to prop himself up with a lot of anger to keep it together.
The weather vane has turned. He cannot be unturned.
The lieutenant remarks with a smirk.
He clearly liked his squirming. He may even have changed his mind about the whole door opening operation.
Listen, I am with you. Oh, sweet, this did help. Okay, let's try this again. Why is he shifting around like that?
That shirt looks very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
Something worn underneath it?
Yes, like a piece of ceramic armor, for example. One that makes a clicking sound when the plates meet each other, resembling pearls or marbles, stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he lives.
I see you're a connoisseur of high-quality combat gear.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once.
He unbuttons the shirt.
I was ashamed of what I did. And I didn't want you to know.
You see gleaming white ceramic shine underneath, a thin layer of interlocking plates covering his gaunt torso.
We're not detecting falsehood, sire. He's gearing up to admit the truth.
Gary, what's going on?
Lena, stay out of it.
I took the hangman's cuirass. I didn't mean to.
Didn't mean to. You're wearing it.
God damn it, Gary.
I know.
Shame on you. Give the cuirass to the officer at once.
The woman looks at you, her eyes soft and pleading.
Gary didn't mean to interfere with your investigation officers. He's just thick-headed and poor as dirt. But he's always helped us, given us a place to stay. And he's followed Morel into God knows what jungles.
Alright, give me the armor now.
He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots comes into view. Soon it is in your hands, smelling of his sweat.
Ew.
But so light to hold, like a bag of cotton.
Why did you really put those clothes in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they'd scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling.
He looks at his feet.
So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here.
Mm-hmm. And that means...
Only the cuirass was left, so I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... Fuck.
His lips start quivering.
We're detecting sincere contrition here, sire. He's not trying to flatter anyone.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you are tying it up now.
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man. Sealite officers commanded the suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when...
He shakes his head.
They were thoroughly conservative men, he realizes suddenly.
Why did you lie to me, Gary?
Because I was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you. But
He's a scaredy cat.
The woman looks at Gary, her eyes motherly. Do you know who killed the hanged man?
I always thought it was the Union. But I sure as hell won't go around saying that anymore. You have my word. I don't know, and I won't be running my mouth on this subject anymore.
So is that why Evrart had us pay his apartment a little visit? He doesn't want people saying it was the Union, but like they're pretty clear Everart's been saying the Union did it.
This is all he knows.
Okay, are we done here, Gary?
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again. I won't mess with Mr. Clare either. You have my word.
Excellent. Thank you for your cooperation.
Call the Mama Duckwa.
Oh! I finished a thought.
It's not only your eardrums that register sound anymore. Your very skin has become an organ of hearing. Looking for a whisper light and low. A god who's very, very silent. Nothing escapes you. A cockroach in the other room. A candy wrapper falling on dry grass. A drunk falling from a chair in a bar 20 meters away. In fact, you haven't heard the Col du Mama Duckwa, but you have discovered that you have amazing hearing. It must be the only part of you the alcohol hasn't drowned out. Keep listening.
Huh. +3 perception. -1 encyclopedia, but my encyclopedia is pretty good, so sure. Interesting. You know, I could also unlock a spot if I needed to. Are there any others that I'm like really interested in pursuing? The bow collector. Actual art degree. And then those others that I can't do or have already done. I suppose have already done? Not sure. All of these just feel like, it feels very like I don't know. I only have the one skill point, so right now I won't. And in fact, I think I'm about out of time, so I'm going to call it here. And then next time I'll have to give the bird to Gart and go use my Prybar +2 and see how all that goes. Alright, I'll catch you later. Bye.